Hi everyone, Stephen Douglas, Boutique Whitening Quick Straight Teeth. In this short video, I'm going to show how you can reconnect with your patient list without spending $1 on advertising. There's lots of dental and clinical gurus in the marketplace. You need to follow them. They've got some great ideas, some tips on how you can do this. What I'm going to do is give you the tool to do it. Teeth whitening. In this very short video, teeth whitening in Australia, I'm going to talk to you about what I've found on my recent visits to over 300 dental clinics. I'm going to explain about what we've seen in the way digital consumption has changed over the last few months. And what I've done is put together for you a re-engagement offer, a teeth whitening rejuvenation kit. I'll show you how to do it and the process involved. And I'm going to tell you a dirty little secret. In fact, let's start off with a dirty little secret, what others don't want you to know. All teeth whitening brands are pretty much the same. Doesn't matter whether that's Polar Office, Polar Day, Polar Night, Opalescence, Colgate, Philips Day White, Night White, Boutique Whitening. They're all either hydrogen or carbamide peroxide, chemicals that are clinically proven to bleach your teeth. It's not so much the actual brand you're using, it's the protocols you're using. Now, this tends to polarize opinion. In office systems, add little or no value to a patient or a dental practice. Well, actually, they add value to a patient who comes on a Thursday and have got to go to a wedding on a Saturday. But in reality, the bleach is not on the tooth long enough, like 60 minutes, to actually bleach teeth. And the light just tends to dehydrate the teeth, which when they rehydrate, they go back in shade. With what we now know, clinically backed at-home whitening for 2 to 3 weeks is the only way to successfully deliver long-lasting teeth whitening results. So what's happened to teeth whitening in Australia? Well, I really have been to 300 dental practices, and my team has carried out over 2,000 interviews where they've talked to nurses, OHTs, practice owners, practice managers, dentists, and teeth whitening seems to have lost its appeal. And whilst it's a sweeping statement, 75% of you told me that really you don't promote or market teeth whitening to your patients. I mean, really you rely on the patients coming talking to you, and it was more of an afterthought more than anything else. And yet, teeth whitening is the fastest way to grow your cosmetic business. You know, within 2 weeks, you can have changed a person's smile, confidence, and self-esteem with a minimally invasive treatment. And like in the UK market, teeth whitening is huge. It's just massive. And yes, they've got lots of dentists and they've got lots of population people, but it's massive and it's far from a saturated marketplace. And the prices they get in the UK for take-home are much higher than they are here in Australia. At the start of the year in January, before we went through the coronavirus issues, I had the privilege of meeting Bruce Baird from The Productive Dentist. And when they talked to me, we were there just sponsoring the event, they came and talked to me and they said, "So Steve, you're in Australia, you're telling me that take-home is between $250 and $500, and I would say, including trays." And I would say, "Yes." And they'd go, "Wow, what a market to go after." In the American market, they give home teeth whitening away. It's a saturated marketplace. And like even for in-office, if a person then has an in-office and then goes on to have veneers, they refund the cost of the initial whitening treatment. So this is a massive opportunity in Australia to identify patients who want to improve their smile, engage in a conversation with them, and convert them further down the line into more cosmetic treatments. Because once you know a patient cares about the smile, they're open to further discussions about other treatment plans you may have. So let's look at the best bleaching protocols with what we now know. God, I love that statement. Around 10 to 12 grams of bleach worn either overnight for carbamide peroxide, because you've got to wait for 4 to 6 hours, or for an hour a day for hydrogen peroxide for 2 to 3 weeks. Bingo, best results. Therefore, a top-up whitening every 6 to 8 months is around about 6 grams of bleach, and that would normally take about 7 to 10 days, as long as the patient is filling the tray correctly. It's really important that you have high quality made bleaching trays. Don't skimp and make them yourselves. Get a lab to do them. At Boutique, we give you the choice, but really I would say it's key to getting good results. Select the right peroxide for the right patient. Too many dental practices have one type of peroxide in stock, and with bleaching, one size doesn't suit all. The digital economy is stronger than ever. like in the US, new car sales were hit hard, and yet online car sales were up by 6%. And I read the other day, like a high-end jewelry store in America reported a 30% increase in sales. That's without even trying a diamond ring on. And why, during the period of coronavirus, would Apple launch the new iPad in such troubled times? Well, in their case, it's about being seen as a leader. But what the spread of coronavirus has done has boosted digital consumption. So the younger generation are used to using iPads, iPhones, etc., any form of digital technology to consume data. But a vast percentage of people didn't really use it. But what this scenario has done is forced everybody to use digital technology. Like my mum back in the UK, she uses Zoom and Skype to have, discussions every day, and she's doing it on an iPhone. She's 80. So it has changed. And, we're spending more time at the moment. I suspect we will do also, and probably communicate in person less. So your patients are expecting you as a dental practice to communicate with them with digital methods, not just by telephone call. Home teeth whitening, low-end cosmetic treatment that your patients can affordably buy. It really is an easy, quick way of transforming your patient's smile. And you have payment plan options that you can provide anyway. Now the thing is, the value of your business is your list. So you've basically got two types of patients. You've got patients that you own, and that's your current list. It's your revenue and your profit. Now you can talk to these people anytime you like. There's no cost. You pick up the phone, you can email them, okay? You invite them in for checkups, but it's patients you can target and talk to, communicate and engage with. Then you've got patients who you control. Now the problem with patients who you control are, these are the ones that you want to buy in, or you have to buy in through Facebook ads or Instagram ads or YouTube or newspapers or radio. Okay, now we're not going to focus on that here because we're just going to laser target on patients that you own, your list. Now, within that list, you've got patients that you own and have whitened before, and they've got trays, and you've got patients that you own who have not whitened before, but they might be interested in having their teeth whitened. But if you don't engage and don't make them an offer, how do they know? So how to actually do it? Well, this applies to any good teeth whitening brand. But hey, forgive me for dropping in a beautiful picture of boutique whitening, but it really does apply to any good teeth whitening brand. Put together a 7-day rejuvenation kit, a whitening rejuvenation kit. Just provide them with 6 grams of bleach. Remember, 6 grams of bleach, optimal amount for a top up. You'll have some whitening toothpaste or toothpaste that you've had as samples in your dental practice. Put one of those in. Do the same with a floss. Now, I would include a free checkup or x-ray, but you don't have to. You're really thinking about getting the patient back into the dental clinic. So I would, but incentivize them to do so with an offer on bleach. So if you would normally send a normal top-up would be, say, $70 or $80 or $60, do it at $39.99. Do it at $49.99. It's not about the return on investment at this stage. It's about the return on engagement. In the email, do it by email, okay? Address their concerns. They may be concerned about oral health. They've not seen you for a while. You know they're concerned about their tooth stain because they've whitened before. They care about the beauty and the shade of their teeth. Give them useful information. Get your smile back in tip-top condition. When this is all over, look amazing. But importantly, make them an email offer. Get your 7-day teeth whitening rejuvenation kit at XXX price. Come in for your checkup now. Simple process. Email each patient that's previously whitened, provide the offer, contact them 3 days later, pick the phone up. Hey, did you get our email offer? No, you didn't. Oh, let me talk you through it. There's no cost this except an email and a telephone call. Now, for those patients that have not whitened before, let's say you've got 5,000 patients. I reckon 85% of them haven't whitened. Make them an offer. Do a full kit offer. So if you normally do a take-home kit at $350, do it at $299 or $249. It's not about the return on investment here. It's a re-engagement. But with this particular database of your customers have not whitened before, this helps you identify which of your patients are interested in improving their looks, their confidence and self-esteem. Okay? And once you've identified them, it's a ticket to talking about other cosmetic treatments. Now, for those people who not and don't care, not bothered, not bothered you've got yellow teeth. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. At least you know. So, in summary, teeth whitening will help you reconnect, communicate and engage with existing patients, and use teeth whitening as the tool to build your practice. It opens up so much more potential for you, and really important, understand it's the bleaching protocols and not the brand that do the work. Hope you found that of interest. To ensure you provide the best teeth whitening protocols for your dental practice, if you drop me your email details or send me a text, I'll send you my Expert Dental Secrets PDF report, the 5 biggest myths about teeth whitening, because you really don't want to make them. Until next time, thank you for listening.